Hey y'all, I am back with another video. In this video, I'm going to be doing my hair, and I'm going to be showing you guys a style that I did to cover up all of my split and damaged ends. Y'all, I went through like a season of just sadness and depression and stress and grief, and I just stopped taking care of my hair. And so this is a style that I did to cover that up, and y'all, it is the style that just keeps giving and giving and giving. And so this style is great if you're transitioning, or if you have like damaged and split ends, or even if your hair is healthy. It's still a cute style. At the time I recorded this video, my hair was a lot longer, and since recording this video, as you can see, I have cut it. Yeah, I was definitely okay with letting those split and damaged ends go, because you will be able to see in the next couple of moments just how long and how much damage I actually had. Let's get into it. To achieve this style, I'm going to be using Lotta Body Wrap Me Foaming Mousse and Flexi Rods in this size. Y'all see all those split ends I had? It was a lot. I make sure that the section of hair that I'm working with is smooth, and then I put some product on my hands and then make sure to work it into my hair very well. From there, I'm going to split that one section into two halves, clip one half out of the way. I'm going to take my Flexi Rod, fold it in half, put my Flexi Rod as close to my roots as possible to stretch them, and then I'm going to wrap my hair around my Flexi Rod. Keep twisting your hair around the Flexi Rod until you get to the end, and when you get to the end, make sure that your ends are laying as smooth and as flat as possible around the Flexi Rod, and then bend the Flexi Rod right at the end to hold it in place. Then you're going to do the same thing with the other half of your hair and the other side of the Flexi Rod. You're going to continue that process until all of your hair has been twisted up. After I get my hair all twisted up, I'm gonna go sit underneath my hooded hair dryer. If you don't have a hooded dryer, you could let your hair air dry. You could use a handheld blow dryer if you wanted to. I think that would take a long time, but you could if you wanted. I saw another YouTuber actually use like an actual fan to help their hair dry. It was after midnight when I recorded this video, and Avery, as you can see, there's tears on her face because she is so tired, but she's trying to stay up with me, and I decided to grade some tests until she fell asleep. Here I am the next morning. I use Melanin Hair Care Oil to take my hair down. Takedown for this style is super easy. You just unfold the Flexi Rod and then roll the Flexi Rod down to undo your hair. It was at this moment that I discovered that my hair still wasn't dry. Even after I sat underneath the hair dryer for 3 hours, my hair still was not dry. If I would have done this style on blow dried hair, my hair definitely would have been dry by the next morning, but because I did it on damp, wet hair, it took my hair a really, really long time to dry. So let's say you get to a flexi rod and it isn't that easy to just roll it down to undo your hair. You could very, very carefully undo the ends of it and then unwrap it that way, but do it very, very carefully because you don't want to mess up the curl. So now I'm going to separate the curls. I put a little bit more oil on my hands and I am going to very, very gently and very carefully just run my hands down like the length of my curl it around my finger just to make sure that, the curl pattern is staying there. Since this is just day one of taking my hair down, I'm not going to separate and fluff that much just because I want to have something to separate later on during the week. As I was taking down my hair, I also discovered that this section wasn't dry thoroughly either. So I made sure not to separate that section as much as I would some of the other sections, just because I didn't want there to be a lot of frizz. There was already going to be frizz because it was wet. So I didn't want to create more frizz by separating it too much. I fluffed my roots just a little bit, just to give it a little bit of height, but I didn't want to do it too much because, like I said, I want to have something to fluff and separate later on during the week. Lay my edges, and this is day one of curls. And here's day two of curls, and see how I am separating my curls even more, and I'm going to fluff it out more. And this is exactly why I say this is the style that just keeps on giving and giving. And here's day 3 of curls. I ended up getting sick after day 3, and so I didn't do any more videos that week of how I maintained my hair. Thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all, that style works and it is so cute. I wore that style off and on for like at least a year, and even I forgot that I had damaged or split ends. So believe me, it works. Until next time, y'all.